Hi everyone, welcome back. It's still the Christmas season. We've still got lots of things to do. Today I'm going to show you how to make chocolate turtles. Jerry, that's my mom. This is her recipe. It goes way back. I've never made these for you because she's always making these in bunches and gives them out during the holidays to friends and family, and I always get my share along with everything else she makes. Here we go. It's 3 ingredients. Pecans, some caramels, and chocolate chips. This is her perfect recipe. We're gonna make it right now. We're gonna start preheating our oven to 300 degrees. First thing you want to do is lightly toast your pecans. She said that's very important because it just brings out the pecan flavor, which makes everything taste like the holidays, right? Well, I have a sheet pan, lined it with some parchment. My oven's already preheating. We're gonna lay these out. Now we're gonna need 4 pecan halves for each turtle. They're gonna be the legs. And I've got the pecan halves here. That's what you want. They look like that. I'm going to be putting together 4 of them. That way I know I have enough. So for each turtle, you're going to need 4 pecan halves. I'm just going to push these together so I know I have the amount that I want. I'm going to take the little bits and pieces off the board here. They can be used for another candy, which if you play your cards right, there may be another candy coming up. Let's see what we got. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. We're going to make 10 of these. So now I'm going to move them around a little bit so the air can circulate around them and get them nice and toasty. Now we know we have what we need. Once our oven is preheated at the 300 degrees, we'll pop these in there for about 6 minutes. If you haven't seen my mom, Jerry, she's been in my cherry mash video. In fact, I went over there and made the cherry mash candy with her at her house. The pecan balls, which were really famous. I mean, she makes tons of those every year. And she was over here for cream puffs. We enjoyed that recipe. That was awesome. Now she's going to be remembered for her turtles because she's over at her house right now still making candy and breads for giving out to all her friends and family. All right, I'm going to put these in the oven and we'll be back for the next step. Those smell delicious. There we go. All right. Nice and toasty. We're leaving them on the pan. The oven is still heated. We're going to turn down the oven to 200 degrees. It's going to take a little bit of time. There we go. Now what we're going to do is build our turtle. So you want to put 4 of the pecans together, kind of spread out a little bit, just like that. That's going to resemble the 4 legs of a turtle. And we always want to keep these together. Now just be careful because your pan is hot. We're going to set these aside. Okay, let's talk about the caramels. My mom finds this to be the fastest way to do this. You can melt caramels with a little bit of heavy whipping cream and get a nice sauce. She finds that that spreads out too much and you want to be able to see the pecans also. So what she does is she takes one of these. These are Werther's Original Soft Caramels. Let's see. That's what they look like right here. You're going to open one up. Now these are soft, so they're going to be a little chewy. You want to make sure that you're going to be working with clean hands. So we're going to take it out of the wrapper. Just keep rolling it out. And then what she does, she just forms it into a disc. So flatten it out. You want this to cover half of the pecans in the center. So we're going to flatten it out just like that. We're going to place it right on top of the pecans. Now you can squish them back in there. There we go, just like that. I'm going to bring you up closer right here and show you this one. Unwrap it, just untwist both ends. Start unwrapping very carefully. Just unroll it right out. And then we're just going to flatten it out like a disc, like that. And then you just want to place it on top of the 4 pecans, right in the center. And then you can push them back in if they move away from you, just like that. All right, we've got our last one. Started folding these in half and then smushing them out. There we go. All right, This was a 4.5 ounce size package of the soft caramels, and I still have about 8 of them in here. We've got our oven already at the 200 degrees. We're going to put the turtles in there for 4 to 5 minutes until the caramels are slightly melted over the pecans. Let's pull the turtles out. Woo-wee, those look good. Oh, nice and melted, yeah. Put them on my counter here. We're gonna cool those down for about 3 to 4 minutes. I turned off my oven because we no longer need it. Let's talk about the chocolate. All right, I'm using Ghirardelli Premium Baking Semi-Sweet Chocolate Chips. Now she uses almond bark. It's a chocolate almond bark. We used that when we made the cherry mash. It's such a good flavor. Good melting chocolate too. So 6 ounces of chocolate chips. I'm gonna put it in a microwave safe bowl. Now, my preferred method is a double boiler, but I'm going to try to keep it easy for you today. I'm following the directions on the back of this package here on how to use the microwave to melt your chocolate. So you're going to need a microwave safe bowl, put your chips in it, and what we're going to do is put it on 50% power and cook it for about 1.5 to 2 minutes. We're going to pull it out, we're going to stir it up, and then it says to keep stirring until the bowl is no longer warm, and then put it back in for another 30 seconds if needed. What are y'all making for Christmas? What kind of candy are you making? There's so many options out there, huh? And I have lots of options too. All you have to do is just go into my blog, catherinesplates.com, look up candy, put it back in for another 30 seconds, and that should do it. Just be careful with the bowl. Hey, you guys, I finally did it. I melted chocolate chips in the microwave. You got to be very patient with it. Okay, that is nice and smooth. Bring our turtles over. You want to work quickly though, because that chocolate will set up on you. I'm going to take a spoon, 2 spoons. I'm going to fill 1 spoon with the chocolate. I'm going to come over here to the first one, and I'm just going to put right on the center over the caramel. Nice big blop of the chocolate. And kind of scoot it around. There is a double boiler method. You can do that if you want. It's usually found on the back of the package on how to do it. I usually do that method. All right, we're at the end here. So I would say if you're doing 10 turtles, that 6 ounces of chocolate is plenty. We're gonna set these aside, let them set up, so you want them to be totally solid. Okay, I helped solidify these by putting them in the refrigerator. It only took about 5 minutes. We're gonna put these on a serving platter. Don't these look delicious? Look at that, y'all can see the caramel and the chocolate. It's all held together. There we go, look at those cute chocolate turtles. The perfect Christmas candy. I'm gonna give one a try for you. The crunch of the pecan, the creaminess of the caramel, and that chocolate just wraps it all together. What a delicious candy for Christmas. Merry Christmas to everyone. Hope everyone has a Happy New Year. I'll see y'all on the next episode. Bye, you guys.